Hello, welcome in. I am Trace, and you're watching my channel Earth Star. I'm bringing in a little message for Monday, the 6th of July, little daily guidance. And I always like to tell you what's happening with the moon, and the moon today is in Aries. Now, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So, what happens with Aries? It gives you that extra energy, it gives you that starting up, it gives you that jumping into the week kind of energy. And if you're feeling a little bit frustrated and you don't want to do that today, you just want to chill and you don't feel like getting out there and being motivated, I understand. But then if you do, if that's the energy that you're putting out, then listen to your body and take care of that and take it easy. Even if you are at work and you feel like you're overwhelmed and, you don't want to have to get to the stage where you're completely irresponsible or you're not feeling it. Just do the necessary that you have to do in order to exist. And then tomorrow you bounce back. Don't be so hard on yourself if you're not motivated and getting out there and doing what you need to do. So I'm doing a little bit different today. I'm going to bring in some tarot card readings. Then I'll bring in my my oracle to see what it ends off in. So I want to see what we have to focus on today. Our first card is what is the focus for July the 6th, Monday, July the 6th. What is the focus? And we've got the moon card. And then we've got, are there any challenges coming our way? Which the moon card is already saying so. Oh, you've got the star. Isn't that beautiful? Right? And then your last card is, what is our action going forward for the day? What is our motivation? What is our action? What do we need to be doing today? And we have the Fool. Look at that. We've got 3 major arcanas. That is awesome. So our focus today is exactly what I said to you, that we, our mind notices what we train it. And the moon card is a card to say that everything looks a little bit shady in the dark. When we constantly focus on those issues, let's say you're going into this Monday and you're feeling, I can't face it. And you have to. You have to get out there. You have to continue with your life. But there's this little niggle inside of you that is it's almost reacting in rejection way to the day. And I understand that. So watch out what you train your mind to do. Watch out, because it goes into your body feels it, your body gets that fear, and eventually before you even know it, you've worked yourself up into something that is repeated until it just doesn't feel like you're not coping. So have patience with yourself, because everything that is real, that is healing, that has got a reaction, that is confident about you, takes time. Don't quit when you see that everything is getting a little bit heavy on you for the day. Just know that the energy that you put out there, the effort you put out there, the people that you are seeing, the sincerity that you're going out there with, that is something that you're chasing, and that is something that will come back to you. And kudos to you if you're feeling like this today and you just I have to push myself. And the moon card is also the card to say to you, if something doesn't feel right, listen to it. It's your intuition. It's your God-given intuition, your inside, that little voice that tells you, oof, you know what, that doesn't feel quite right. It feels a bit fishy. I'm not going to listen to that today, or I'm not going to engage in that. And so you don't get overwhelmed. You listen to that and you just back off. Then you've got the star card. Now the star card coming in a challenge position is to say that when you are listening to yourself and when you are healing in that is how you can live your life. It's a very, very easy way to live. It's that peace that you feel with yourself. It's that honesty that you can't hide from. It's almost like if you're ignoring your body, you don't get that back from you. So peace comes from actions and the values that you have in your life. And the star card is that faith that you have in the system. So this is a very, very, very heavy message for a Monday. I know it is. But these are the 3 major arcanas, and you can't argue with major arcanas. They're coming in to give us that very important guidance. And the star card is a personal journey. It comes in your life when you've had a really, really hard time, when you're feeling like the relationships that you're in are going nowhere. Perhaps you're feeling misunderstood. Perhaps you're not feeling heard or seen. And the star card comes in to say that just back yourself and back your actual habits, back everything that you believe in. And it's almost like a mirror back to you when you back yourself, because then your body feels better, your connection with your higher self feels better, your connection with whatever you follow as a higher source is better, something higher than yourself. So all of that gets into like a habit that you can form for yourself, that you actually have that overwhelming feeling getting soothed and going, you know what, I trust myself, I trust life, and I'm not going to allow it to ruin my day. And then your action to go forward is the Fool, which is See this little tiny owl? It's a tiny, I'm not sure what they're called, the owlet. It's still a baby, and it hasn't flown before, but it's taking a chance. It's got its faithful friend there, and it's got its journey going ahead. And the full card in the tarot is to say to you, take that leap, have the faith. Again, take that leap, enjoy your life. Don't sit behind the curtains and worry about what the neighbors are doing, or worry about what that person says to you, or worry about if you're not working for your promotion, if you're working 15-hour days and you're pushing for that promotion. This is the moon card saying to you, please listen to your gut. You don't have to do that. You are beautiful enough, and having to push yourself into situations that are overwhelming, that break you, that they're completely breaking your life down. Take care of what you have, and take it back to your faith. You don't have to impress anybody else to be who you are. Take that leap of faith today. In the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and that's what it all leads to. The 10 of Pentacles is a card to say you're getting there slowly but surely in life. You're building your legacy. And the 10 of Pentacles is the lotto card of the Pentacles, is to say, when you have that attitude in life, that is what your family gets to, that is what your emotions get to, that is what your health gets to, and this is what your finances get to. It is that lotto, as I said. You win that lotto of your own life because you are backing yourself. You don't have to follow the norm. You don't have to follow the sheep. And then oh, look at this. You've got milk and honey. And that is the land of milk and honey. It's that exact card. That's where you get to in life. You do not have to keep pushing to make somebody else rich, to make somebody else happy in a relationship, and think that you can be rejected if you don't give them your all. Be who you are. Trust in yourself. Follow your own path. And at the end of the day, your life is built on what the choices you make. So one small step today towards your availability. Be there, be available for yourself, and that will come back to you tenfold in life. That'll be your reward, even if it's just for today. Take care, and I'll chat to you again tomorrow.